Hi there. It is another relatively quiet day across the United Kingdom, but still some weather to talk about, particularly towards the northwest. Meanwhile, it's not particularly quiet on the other side of the Atlantic. Two hurricanes at the moment, very close to each other and likely to head northeastwards into the North Atlantic, tending to dissipate as hurricanes, but the remnants likely to be picked up by the jet stream to form new areas of low pressure, mid-latitude lows that may well affect the UK during the weekend and early next week. Meanwhile, the UK on Tuesday is affected by this weather front that's extending its influence into much of Scotland, Northern Ireland, northwest England, West Wales. Here, relatively thick cloud, outbreaks of light drizzly rain on and off through the day, nothing particularly heavy or persistent at this stage. It's much drier and brighter towards the south and the east after any early mist patches clear. Sunny spells are expected, particularly for southern England and East Anglia. That will allow temperatures to reach 20 to 21 Celsius in places. It's also relatively warm for this part of northern Scotland, the Moray coast. Some bright spells here, the wind warming up as it travels over the land, and as a result, 20 Celsius possible. Now, overnight, we're likely to see the cloud thicken further across much of Ireland, and outbreaks of heavier and more persistent rain arrive by midnight, pushing then into much of Scotland, fringing upon Cumbria, and just about teasing parts of northwest Wales. A lot of cloud to the north and the west, a keen breeze as well. That's going to cause a very mild night across northern parts of the UK, with temperatures in places staying in the mid-teens. But towards the south, where we've once again got clear skies and lighter winds overnight, some mist and fog will form, particularly south of the M4 corridor, temperatures dipping into the mid-single figures in places. Then we start Wednesday with that very wet weather across much of Scotland, particularly for the north and the west. Now, the rain is likely to stick around for much of the day, but it's going to ease off. It's not going to be as heavy. It's going to be on and off for much of Northern Ireland, Scotland and Northern England. Further south, for the southern half of the UK, there'll be areas of cloud here and there, but after any early mist and fog clears, there'll still be some sunny spells for the south and southeast of England, and again some brighter spells there for the north and northeast of Scotland eventually. As a result, it's another relatively warm day. Even where it's raining, it's not going to be particularly cold, although the breeze and those spells of rain not making it feel particularly pleasant. Now, we go into Wednesday night with again an increase in the intensity, the distribution and the heaviness of the rain across northern and western Scotland and Northern Ireland. And at this stage, a yellow warning becomes enforced because this rain across western Scotland will really accumulate over the coming days, late Wednesday through to Friday. Just persistent spells of rain thanks to a very moist southwesterly airflow. We're talking about 75 millimetres widely for western Scotland, 150 over the hills, and for some of the most exposed hilltops, 250 millimetres. Once that clears through later Friday, well, the next low is knocking on the door, this likely to contain the remnants of Hurricane Humberto, no longer a hurricane, of course, but still the potential for a deep low to cross northern parts of the UK and bring widespread, very wet and windy weather late Friday and into the weekend. So we'll keep you updated on that. Of course, Alex Deacon will have all the latest insights on how the weather's evolving this week in the deep dive, which you can find later Tuesday on our YouTube channel.